Hi, I'm Mary Jo Boyd, here with another eBite from Attorney Computer Systems. Today it's going to be a PracticeMaster eBite, and I'm going to talk about how to configure your client pages. What do you see on your screen and how to change that? There's so many different parameters that we can do and we can change in PracticeMaster, and this is just an easy one that can show what tabs show on the top or what screens you're actually looking at. So let me show you how to do that. So if I go into my client screen, over in my quick clicks, if you go down to the very bottom where it says customize current view, and this might be closed on your screen, it might just be like this, it's got a little wrench next to it. If I open that up, I'm going to go to my configure client pages, and I get a little box that shows me all of the tabs that are available that can show across the top. Now, one of the biggest things that I have at firms is they are using areas of practice and they get a new employee and they want to add them to the system. So they do, but they don't choose this little checkbox that says show the area of practice pages. Well, if you've got specific pages that you've designated as area of practice pages, they're not going to see those unless you check this box. So that's one thing right away that people have that they want to know, how do I get that person to be able to see those screens? And that's right here, area of practice pages. Now the other things are just cosmetic. Do you like to see lots of tabs across the top, or do you just want one? What is your preference? And these are all user specific preferences. So when you set these for a certain user, that is going to be what they see. Everybody can have their own unique preferences, which is nice. So out of the box, we always have our list tab or address, setup, details, court, profile. This is just one that we have in our test data. But then you've got calendar, note, email, doc management, fees, client related. Some of you might have some other tabs or less tabs. These are all controlled right here. You can, if I don't want to show a calendar tab and I just want everything under one tab, my calendar, note, email, journal, all of that, I just want it under one, I can just have that all be under my client related page. Because if I click on my client related page, you'll see it's just a list of all of those particular tabs. So I've got my journal, calendar, document, fee, cost, bill to, and people all under one client related tab. If you like to break those tabs apart, you can do that in all kinds of different combinations by using the configure client pages page. So if I just wanted all of those under one tab, I could take off all of these and just leave the client related there, and also my common client, because we have different things that are shared. We have a people file that we do, but also a contact file management over here could be there. So if I do that, you'll see that it just took all those tabs off and gave me a client related page that I have all of those things underneath. If you're a person that likes things broken apart, then I would do it this way. I would click my client pages, I would take off the client related, and then I would just pick and choose what I want. Now there's a couple things within this that you can group. So if I want to combine a journal page and have all of my journal types and notes under one tab, I can just do the calendar and I could do combined journal page. And if I do that, I've only got those two tabs there. If I want to look at the journal, I would see all of the journal types, whether it's note, email, phone, timer, any of those are all combined under a journal tab. Now, sometimes that's great, but you get a lot of emails and you want to see that email on a separate tab because there's just so many. You don't want to have to sort through here or do a column sort on it. You just want it all under one. So I'm going to go back to, let me get back to my list tab, go back to configure client pages, and in that case I could do a combined journal, but I also could show the email only out here. There's all kinds of different combinations that you can do. Again, if you're using areas of practice, you're going to want to make sure that that is checked so that you can see any extra tabs that might be related to a certain client. Here is Daniel Klein, and he does have some area of practice pages, so now those are showing on the other part of the screen. And then you can also see that now I have a separate email tab out here as well. So these are all configurations that you can play with, and you can decide what you like and make your screens look a little bit better on the Configure Client Pages tab. I hope this eBite's been helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, you can always visit us on our website or you can give us a call. Thank you very much.